YouTube. So yeah, guys, after a very long time, I don't know, is it like four days ago? I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna check right now. Probably should have done this before. So survey says, actually the last one was 18 hours ago, but that was a bulk recorder. But after 5 days of what is it, non-stop music, I was just doing non-stop music every so often now. And by the way, guys, thank you so much for the first Baldi's song, the first Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning song to hit 1,000 views. It honestly blows my mind. And I don't know, it's kind of making me a little disoriented. It makes me feel kind of weird because usually I don't know, I see most of the original songs I do to get about 10 or 20 views, but this one blew up and it went to 1,000. If you guys don't know why I'm looking up there all of a sudden, is because I actually have a double screen now, which yeah, it's kind of driving me crazy. But hey, we're back and we are here with a Wi-Fi battle commentary. Now, strangely enough, this is my first. Okay, actually, let's get the screen up. Let's get the screen up here. Oh, by the way, guys, I also got a new webcam. If you guys can't tell, so oh, that looks much better. Okay, so you can see here, this is Ubers. This is actually my first experience ever with Ubers, so I was thinking I need to battle someone just so I can see if this is good or not. And what do you know? Vizually Vizually, I don't know how you pronounce your name. I'm sorry if I mispronounced it, but he decided, well, no, I decided to challenge him to a battle on one of his live streams. So yeah, he said, of course, at first I wanted to do OU, but then I changed my mind completely to Ubers. And you can see here, he has a pretty threatening team. He has Primal Groudon, he has Mega Salamence, he has Ho-Oh, he has Arceus Fairy, actually. He has Gothitelle and Marshadow. Now, Gothitelle I saw as a kind of a weird pick, but I mean, there is an entry for it in Ubers, and my team to counter it is Mega Mawile, Power Herb, Black Kyurem, Focus Sash, Rayquaza, specially defensive Dialga with the Shuca Berry, Primal Groudon, and actually, not very common, but a Scarf Naganadel. So, what I'm gonna do now, I'm actually gonna play this, battle. And it's also using one of my favorite, what is it? Legendary themes. There we go. The Lake Trio. So immediately, Viz decides to lead off with Groudon, and I decide to lead off with Mawile. So immediately, I know I was not in a good situation. Even with Intimidate here, I feel like he would do so much damage with an Earthquake or something like that. So yeah, we see the Primal Reversion here. We see the Primal Reversion, and it's so weird to see this on the big screen here. Just, oh my god, it looks so good. Alright, so Desolate Land, it's setting up. It's set up here, and obviously, like I said, I knew this wasn't a good situation for me. So immediately I switch out into Havoc my Rayquaza. And the only reason I actually threw this out here is because what was it? I had Waterfall on this thing, so yeah, immediately I noticed that it seems like it's not a physical Primal Groudon, it's actually a special Primal Groudon. So immediately he switches out, and the Harsh Sunlight just fades, and Arceus comes out, and it's Fairy. So yeah, I could see I'm not in a too good situation here, but hey, we did some chip damage to it. So yeah, Havoc immediately returns back to my party, and we go into Time Giraffe the Dialga. Now, like I said, this is especially defensive Dialga, which I was hunting for this thing, and I didn't even get the right nature for it. And it's a gentle nature, but hey, it's not the worst nature ever. So immediately you saw Arceus Fairy goes for the Toxic, and I actually go for my Rocks here, which... Whew, I'm so happy I got those up because Ho-Oh otherwise would have been a huge problem. So immediately I go for Toxic and I miss, and this Gothitelle goes for Calm Mind. Oh my god. So yeah, that's a big problem because I just run like special moves on this Dialga here. And I don't usually do PP ups on my Pokemon, which now that I think about it, I probably should do every single time now. I don't know. The second Toxic, though, it does land, and he goes for another Calm Mind. So I'm just like, what? Why? And, oh my god. You can actually see me on the webcam itself. Hi there. You can see me waving. I don't know. Anyways, so, got the tail here, and it's got the Toxic, and now I use Fire Blast. Just because, like, hey, why not? And then he goes for another Calm Mind. I'm just like... Why? I'm just like, why? Why do you do this to me? Why are you doing this to me? No! Oh my gosh, but hey, we're here, it's fine, it's good, it's whatever, it's whatever, it's whatever. So, I decided to go for another Fire Blast, and this one decided to get a critical hit. But, yeah, it didn't seem like it mattered too much because in comes another Calm Mind. And I felt like the only thing that would actually kill this thing is if I got a crit Draco Meteor right now. And we immediately see that the Gothitelle here is leftovers, so... Yeah, I was keeping track of so much stuff, like, while, like, this battle was going down. So I decided to go for Toxic again, and then he goes for Rest! Ugh, and I'm just so angry at myself because... Oh my god, it's gonna be like a PP stall battle now. Like apparently this thing was made to PP stall, so yeah, that's like a problem for me. It's a problem for me. It's a problem for me. Actually, where's the notepad that I kept for this battle? I think it was this one right here. It's called a potent. I don't know. But now see, this is where I go for the Draco Meteor, and yeah. So yeah. As you can see, that does nothing! Absolutely nothing! Nothing at all. And Gothitelle just keeps getting these recoveries with the leftovers. And what's sad is I can't even switch out because Shadow Tag just doesn't allow me to do so. And I decided to go for Toxic here because I knew he was going to wake up, but then I completely forgot that I outsped Gothitelle. So he goes for another Calm Mind. And I'm just like... Fine, do that, just do that. I don't know. Anyways, now I go for Toxic, it lands, but it doesn't really matter now because, you know, nice and, bulk, I guess. And it's got a Rest as well, so I can't really do anything about that. See, now what I was trying to do is figure out what its, final move was gonna be. And, like, I don't know, like... Not much has been revealed by his set yet. Like, a lot of stuff was revealed about my set, so I was kind of worried here. So I didn't know exactly what to do other than go for another Draco Meteor again. And, yeah. At this point, Viz said the only... Oh, by the way, he has Side Shock here. Viz said the only way that I can do, like, serious damage to him is if I get a Draco Meteor critical hit. And... You guys won't believe this. You guys won't believe this. The moment that he says that... hang on here. The moment that he says, I need a crit to do some serious damage... oh right, this is the wrong turn. That was horrible. That was horrible timing on my part. But yeah, he goes for Side Shock again, and that's from a +6 Gothitelle here. So this Dialga is incredibly bulky, and I don't know. So, okay, here is the, moment. So, the moment he says that I need a crit to do serious damage, look what happens here. This is the wrong turn as well. I am horrible at keeping track of battles. I think it was supposed to be my last Draco Meteor that I get a crit. Because spoiler alert, I did get a crit. So, I think it was this one here. I think it was this one here where I get the crit. It was where I got the crit. Okay. Alright. That's the -6 Draco Meteor with a crit. So yeah, at this point I was pretty much powerless, and it's like a PP stall war right now. And I miss my Fire Blast. So it's 1 out of 9 moves that I have like used that's only missed. I'm kidding. It's only 1 out of the 10 moves that didn't land. Okay, there we go. That's much better. And as you can see, that thing is incredibly bulky, and he's just going for rest again. And I'm just like, at this point, I ran out of moves. So I just decided I'm gonna just go for rocks because he knows my entire set now. Like, I'm just gonna go for rocks. Or no, I'm sorry. I went for toxic. I'm so bad at keeping track of battles. I am so bad at keeping track of battles. Oh my god. I should probably do this actually. Alright, so yeah, I go for Toxic again, not knowing what else to do other than just sit here. So Toxic, like for the 3rd time, and now he goes for the Psyshock. So, this is a big problem for me, but he got a crit, by the way. So the only way that I could actually kill this Gothitelle is if it was not like bold, max defense and max HP, and I get a kill from Sucker Punch. So obviously I Mega Evolve here, and now that I think about it, I think Viz should have seen Sucker Punch coming, because otherwise why would I send this thing in? So yeah, immediately I go for Sucker Punch, and I'm just like, thank God this thing is not max defense and max HP. So immediately Gothitelle goes down, and Groudon comes back in here, and yeah, then again, I'm not in the best situation right now. But he does take rocks damage, so that's good. That's good, I guess. It's really strange to see Mega Mawile in Ubers right now, because like it used to be in Ubers, but now it's not. Anyways, I go into Mega, or not Mega, I go to regular Rayquaza here, and Airlock comes in, and Groudon just goes for Lava Plume, and I had to pray that I didn't get burned, and luckily I did not, but he did get a crit though. So obviously, knowing the waterfall is incoming, he goes into Arceus Fairy, I believe, yeah. But this is where I out-predict him. Well, he gets Stealth Rocks damage, and I go for the Dragon Dance. So, yeah, I'm gonna start doing quite a bit of damage, and I'm gonna stay in regardless, because, you know, at this point, like, Rayquaza is just gonna die. So I go for the Dragon Ascent, and would you not believe it, I got a critical hit. So I feel like that critical hit actually mattered, because most Arceus Fairies are ran very defensively, and I'm not sure why he sent in Primal Groudon again. I think it's because he forgot that I had Waterfall for a second. So I don't know. It's just like, this is my first experience in Ubers, so I'm having a fun time right now. Anyways, Waterfall coming in, and Groudon goes down. And I ignore the sun because I have Airlock, which is cool. I don't know. Anyways, Rayquaza is destroying things right now. So in comes Salamence, which is obviously scary, but he did take rocks damage, which obviously is a really good thing for me. So, yeah. He does Mega Evolve here, which is, you know, it's a really scary thing to see. Mega Salamence. That's a really scary sight, you know? It's a really scary sight. Anyways, I go for Dragon Ascent, hoping that this kills, because I do believe I had a chance to kill, I think? I don't know. I've probably been reading the wrong calc or something. But I don't kill. Salamence goes for not Dragon Dance, Double Edge, and it kills my Rayquaza. So, Rayquaza put in the finest of work! Oh my goodness. So now I go into Naganadel. I do believe, okay, no. I just go for Dragon Pulse here, because I didn't really want to go for Draco Meteor on this Scarf set, because this set really needed to sweep. So yeah, Mega Salamence goes down, and I get the speed boost, because I'm timid. So now Marshadow comes in here, and I feel like, because I know Marshadow does get Ice Punch, so I call back, Stinger in my Naganadel, and I go into my own Primal Groudon, which, by the way, I hunted this thing, so yeah, that's why he's shiny, and in fact, all of my mons are shiny. What am I doing with my life? What am I doing with my life? Fun fact, the only Pokemon that was actually genned was, the Mega Mawile. Everything else I hunted for. But anyways, Primal Groudon coming in here. Spectral Thief. He tried to steal my, Speed Boost, I'm assuming. And you can see that already does a lot of damage. And I can see his Life Orb now. And, so he withdraws, what is it? Marshadow, there we go. And he goes into Ho-Oh, and I'm just like, ugh, I wish I had freaking, Stone Edge or something. And, he does predict me to go into the Precipice Blades, but I outspeed and go for Thunder Punch. And I'm just like, okay, first of all, I did not expect that to kill. Second of all, you don't usually see Thunder Punch on a Primal Groudon nowadays. So, now he goes into Marshadow, and I did not understand how I was able to pull this off. Yo, like, Primal Groudon, he just goes down here. Primal Groudon did the finest of work, taking down one of his biggest threats on, like, to my team. And Singer just comes in here, and because he went for close combat, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, good game to Viz. He's a spectacular battler, and he's also the person that inspired me to do battle tree videos, actually. So yeah, shout outs to him. Go check out his channel. He's a really cool guy. And yeah, this is my first experience in Ubers versus Viz, one of the better battlers I've seen ever. So yeah, again, thank you guys so much for watching. I am back on YouTube, and go check out Viz. That's all I can say. Also, I'm going to post my team down in the description so you guys can use it on Showdown as well. Or maybe in your own, like,